If you're still not using ethanol-free gas, listen up. If you're going to use stabilizer, don't just pour it in the tank and then throw it in the shed. Read the instructions on this stuff. When you pour it in, you have to run it for 5 minutes. Otherwise, it's just going to do that. It's going to sit in the spot you poured it, and it's not going to get through the gas line. It's not going to get into the carburetor. Let me show you what's going on in the gas tank while it's running. Just make sure when you're putting it in, you're running the engine so it all gets mixed up and it runs throughout the entire fuel system. Now, after running it for 5 minutes, the engine's all warmed up. You can drain out all that oil, get it all out of there, fill it up with fresh. Looking good. Now let's get a new plug in it. Be sure to check your air filter, replace it if necessary. Now that the engine's all good, we're going to flip it over, carburetor side up. Now I like to take the blade off and give those a sharpen. If you leave wet grass on there, it's going to rust out the deck. Yes, I know it won't rust out this one. It's not metal. They have coatings you can spray to kind of help keep the grass build up to a minimum next year. Or you just spray some Pam cooking spray under there. I don't judge. I'd go ahead and spray some WD-40 or a white lithium grease on those cables so they don't freeze up. If it's self-propelled, you could put some grease here on the shaft. I wouldn't put any on the gear because if you put a real thick grease on that gear, it's going to attract dirt and all kinds of stuff that's going to stick to it, and it's going to stay in that gear and eventually wear down at it. You can if you want. That's just my opinion, but you know how those go on the internet. After you're done with all that, be sure to leave a comment and follow for more.